Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Sunday, August 29, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Jacksonville Jaguars vs Dallas Cowboys. The Jacksonville defense was led by Jordan Smith and Shaq Quarterman with 4 tackles each, and Jihad Ward and Dwayne Smoot each had 1 quarterback sack. Jacksonville is expected to have its starters play at least the first half of this matchup against Dallas in preparation of the start of the regular season in just over 2 weeks. The Cowboys have flashed the ability to keep points off of the board during the preseason, allowing 20 points or fewer in each of their first 3 contests. Dallas's new-look defense held the Houston Texans to just 77 yards in the first half last week and 0 for 6 on third downs. My betting advice for that game is to pick Dallas Cowboys plus 4.5. Las Vegas Raiders vs San Francisco 49ers. The Raiders rested the majority of their starters but did play their top 2 draft picks in right tackle Alex Leatherwood and safety Trevin Moehrig. Raiders LB Javon White, DeMalcolm Koonce, and Rams LT Tremaine Ankrum Jr. were all injured on the same play early in the third quarter. White sustained a knee injury that left him unable to put any weight on his left leg. Expect the same type of game for Coach Gruden in this one against the Rams, with Peterman playing the majority of snaps and Derek Carr riding the pine. The 49ers are among the teams most likely to improve this season. With a stout defensive line and depth at the skill positions, San Francisco should be able to contend for a division title if it can stay healthy. The 49ers also committed 31 turnovers last season, the second highest mark in the NFL. After facing the 4th toughest schedule according to ESPN's Power Football Index, the 49ers will face the FPI's 3rd easiest schedule in 2021. My betting advice for that game is to pick San Francisco 49ers. Miami Dolphins vs Cincinnati Bengals. With the preseason drawing to an end, the Bengals are still wondering how to fill some positions. It looks like their QB will be Joe Burrow, who is going to get snaps in this game. A player making his case this preseason is Trenton Irwin. This is a big game for him as he will get some snaps from Burrow. The Bengals are battling through some injury issues as they head to the preseason finale as they try to figure out their best options at several positions. Against Washington, Cincinnati trailed 6-3 at the half and led 10-9 after 3 quarters before giving up the eventual winning score early in the 4th quarter. The Bengals kicked a field goal to make it a 4-point game with just over 6 minutes to play, but their final drive ended when they turned the ball over on downs with 2:39 to play. Trenton Irwin, 5 catches, 59 yards, Mike Thomas, 5 grabs, 46 yards, Stanley Morgan, 2 catches, 16 yards, and first-round pick Ja'Marr Chase, 1 catch, 16 yards, are trying to establish themselves in the pecking order at receiver. Meanwhile, Mason Schreck, 1 grab, 7 yards, Thaddeus Moss, 3 receptions, 20 yards, and Mitchell Wilcox, 2 catches, no yards, are all battling for a spot at the tight end position behind CJ Uzomah and Drew Sample. Cincinnati was outgained 336-214, gave up 22 first downs while picking up 13, and lost a time of possession battle 34-29 to 25-31 in the contest. Each team turned the ball over once in the contest. In his last game, Trent had 3 receptions on 5 targets totaling 35 yards. This game will be important because it will show how Burrow and Trent can mesh together. A touchdown or long connection between these two can go a long way for Trent's chances going into the season. My betting advice for that game is to pick Miami Dolphins. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. New England Patriots vs New York Giants. The New England Patriots defense has been one of the better passing defenses last year despite the multiple COVID opt-outs last season. They have a solid core of defensive players in their secondary including Stephon Gilmore, Devin McCourty, Adrian Phillips, and J.C. Jackson. The two teams have held joint practices multiple times this week. New York holds a 19-10 advantage in preseason matchups in this series. Head coach Joe Judge has played almost entirely backups through the first 2 weeks of the preseason, where the Giants have gone winless. The Jets notched a 12-7 win in the first week, while Cleveland added a 17-13 win last Sunday. New York will play starting quarterback Daniel Jones and the rest of the starters for at least the first half of this game. Throughout the preseason, New England has forced 4 total turnovers, including 3 interceptions. They were tied with the Dolphins, Saints, and Steelers last season with 18 interceptions. If the defense can improve with their starters back, they will be in a great spot. The full team will still not be available, though. Star running back Saquon Barkley is working his way back from surgery. Kenny Golladay, Kyle Rudolph, Darius Slayton, Kadarius Toney and Adoree Jackson could all be absent due to injuries. New York's backups have received plenty of work already this preseason, though, so they will be able to fill in. One of the biggest question marks going into the season is the Giants' offensive line. They did not address is during the offseason and are hoping from serious development from unproven assets. It might not hurt them here, though, because the Patriots do not have great pass rushers. My betting advice for that game is to pick New England. Cleveland Browns vs Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta is 0-2 through its first 2 games of the preseason, after falling to the Miami Dolphins 37-17 last weekend. The Falcons have generated only 20 points through the first 2 games of the preseason and will be up against a very strong Cleveland defense. Atlanta's offense generated only 253 yards, while the defense was beaten too often and allowed 422 yards to the Miami Dolphins. The Cleveland running game will also see starter Nick Chubb and backup Kareem Hunt when Mayfield is on the field. The Cleveland defense is expected to be one of the AFC's best. The Falcons lost backup quarterback A.J. McCarron to a season-ending knee injury against the Dolphins on Saturday. They are now left with undrafted free agent Phillip Franks to take the lion's share of the snaps once Ryan exits this game. Franks completed 4 of 9 pass attempts for 46 yards and an interception last week. He was also sacked 4 times. The Falcons scrambled and signed Josh Rosen on Tuesday to provide some more depth. Rosen is expected to play, according to Smith. This is his 5th team in the last 4 years. Expect to see Malik Jackson, Jadeveon Clowney, Anthony Walker, Troy Hill and John Johnson for at least the first half as the Browns coaches look to test their starters on defense in the final preseason outing. My betting advice for that game is to pick Cleveland. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.